Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. It could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, this could be someone that you've met. There's a whole lot of energy there, a lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have, and I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. Wowee, Libra, what's going on? I'm getting a stuffed nose. It's not typical. That's not normal for me. Usually you guys know it's just constant allergies and bronchitis. 1 second, guys. It is cold where I am these days. All right. All right, we have here a few cards that are a little concerning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. That is a whole lot of emotion. And these emotions, one of them is really bad. It's betrayal. This person did betray you. And we'll see. Because of the mystery card, many of you know that this is my past life card. It could mean that you are also experiencing and going through similar feelings that I'm going to express through this reading. Here, first card is the strongest. We have selfhood, followed by sensuality. After that, we have wisdom. Then we have doubt, betrayal, order, mystery, boundaries. Under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme, we have challenge. All right. I'm going to express to you, Libra, what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Libra, I see you have moved on. I see that you are no longer the same as you once were. A long time ago, I thought I knew you, I had met you, unraveled the mystery, and then I was with you, energetically, physically, emotionally. But then things changed. I did things that lacked honesty. I was not honest with you. And now I want to approach you, but I can't, because I see that you have moved on. You have changed. You are no longer that person who was once naive. Now you are wiser. Now I see you as being defensive. I see you as being guarded. Self-cautious. I also see that you now are someone who is very self-sufficient, self-reliant, independent. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. You are a different person. You are not the same person I once knew. And I know why. You have reacted to the actions that I have taken. You have changed. And I find it difficult to reach out to you and to connect with you because I don't know how to reignite this flame that once burned bright. It has been extinguished. How do I start something? Because now I don't know you anymore. You have changed. You are different. I find it difficult. You are definitely someone who I am attached to. I feel very much attracted to you. You are so gorgeous, so sensual. Everything about you just makes me melt. The way you dress, the way you walk, the way you talk. And I do admire your eyes. And I love your lips. I want to walk with you. I want to hold hands. I want to relive memories and fantasies I have had. But I find this difficult. Now, because of what has happened, because of what I've done, I've taken a step back and I realize now that I've learned my lesson. I've learned from my mistake. And now I am wiser. You don't see this. You don't know this. And even though I am, I doubt that anything I may say or do will change anything. I don't think it will. Now there is this lack of faith, a lack of trust. Because I wasn't honest, I betrayed you. I lied. I was not the person you thought I was. There's certain things that I have said and done that have truly broken the faith, the trust that you had in me, and I understand that. I can't change that anymore. What's done is done. Yes, I ruined a good thing. I am hurting on the inside. I weep. I regret this. I'm sad. And this has been such a jolt, a tower moment for me where I have become wiser now. I have realized what I've done. But do I have the courage? Do I have the guts to reach out to you? Absolutely not. You thought you knew me, and it turned out you never really knew me at all. You thought you could predict me. You thought everything I would tell you was true. But then I reacted, and I acted in a way that was unbecoming. I behaved in a way. I was like a stranger. And now I'm at this crossroads, but I am surrounded by a whole lot of fog. And I don't know which way to go. Forwards, backwards, left or right. What do I do? Which way do I go? I want to make a choice. I need to make a decision. I need to take a clear path. But everything in front of me, there's just so much fog. And I don't want to make another mistake. Because I already did once. And I don't want to keep making mistakes. What's important right now is that I'm finding it difficult letting go. I'm wishing, hoping, praying for you. I now question the universe. Why is it that Libra is in my life? Why now? Why not before? Why not long ago? Or why not far into the future? Why is Libra in my life? Were we supposed to be together? Are we supposed to be together? What is the reason behind all of this pain? Behind the stupidity? For me? Why did I do this? I feel a spiritual connection with you now. A connection that is beyond the flesh. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. I get triggered. It's a trigger I just can't let go. It's with me all the time. I feel a familiar feeling with you, as if I've known you from before, and I feel that you are like home to me. Everything about you I recognize. The feelings, the emotions, the instincts that I have for you. There is something there. I just can't put my finger on it, but I have this feeling as if I have history with you. And that you are mine and that I am yours. And we are one on some level. We do have many things in common. And it's funny that many of the things I like, you like, and the way that you are, that is how I am. Sometimes when you're not there, I can smell your scent. I can feel your presence when you're not there, and in my dreams, everything seems absolutely real. And yet, you don't know any of this. And you can't. Because I have put up boundaries. Things are easier for me when I put up boundaries. Why? Because I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to face it. I don't have to worry about it. Out of sight, out of mind. But truly, you are out of sight, but you are not out of my mind. If anything, you're on my mind a lot. And on my heart, spiritually, you stay. I have put up boundaries because I don't want to fall in deep. I don't want to be vulnerable. This is a huge challenge for me, Libra. This is a challenge. I've never felt in my life a connection like this before. This is way too intense. It's not normal. It's too much. I don't know what to do. And because I don't know what to do, my life is easy because what do I decide to do? Put up boundaries so I don't have to deal with it. At least not right now. The fact that I'm wise, you'll never know that because I have boundaries up. The fact that I have and feel a spiritual connection with you. I have boundaries up, but I know. Maybe, just maybe you can feel it too. That spiritual connection. I feel that this connection now is very challenging. There's a lot of obstacles. There's a lot of issues that I have to deal with, and I find it difficult. This is now a problem to which a solution cannot be found. A riddle, I feel, that just can't be solved anymore. There has to be a solution. I just haven't found it yet. And I miss you. Libra, we don't have the grief card here, but there is a whole lot of regret. I felt it. I almost started crying. It was crazy. It was actually really intense right here. It got really intense. That doesn't happen that often, but I do feel it here. Your person of interest really has gone through a lot of changes, okay? The problem here is that they don't know what to do. And you guys know, some of you who are subscribers and viewers that often visit, this person, if we get the mystery card from me, that's your past life card. Okay, that's a spiritual card. Could be a past life, could be a future life. And there's a different type of reasoning behind that. Angel Fakeel has talked to me about that. She discusses these things with me, and you can read a little bit about her on my website. the thing is, you have a spiritual connection with this individual, and that's huge. It is double the love, double the pain, meaning they're feeling these emotions and feelings now in this lifetime, but they've also felt it in a different life too. And that's why it's so darn intense. This is obsession. This is not being able to let go. This is for you too. You are also feeling this. You guys are either twin flames, soulmates, karmic partners, maybe even more. The reason why somebody puts up these boundaries, they think, and I say this by experience because I do so many readings, they think that they can put up boundaries and keep you at a distance so that they don't fall in love. They don't realize, Libra, they are already in love. They're just trying to put this wall up, and they're in denial. They are in denial. But they do love you. The only reason they're wiser is because they understand how important this was. If they did not become wise, it truly meant that, you know what, I don't have to care about this. I can move on. But no. They feel that they betrayed you. They know this. And they find it challenging. If somebody didn't give a damn, this wouldn't be a challenge, right? Your person actually cares. And for those of you who want to have a past life reading, or just it is a past life, but like I've said many times before, 4% of the readings could be a future life reading where you actually haven't been scheduled to be together yet, but I've done readings where it's like 100 years, 500 years from now, where on a soul level, the both of you recognize each other, but in the physical realm, you have not been together. The past, present, and the future all exist at one point in time. Hopefully one day, when I have time, hopefully I'll have time, I want to write a book about all this kind of stuff because I have done a lot regarding past life and spiritual connections now. Guys, I do have readings, just before I move forward, I do have readings that I do for past life. Questions that you may have a look on my website, okay? I do past life readings, and they do take some time, but it does give you a sense of understanding as to what has happened in terms of the history between the both of you, and why is an individual acting the way that they are now, or why is the outcome the way it is now. It will provide you with a lot of information, and please do read on my website, www.asnointia.com. On the rates and packages section, you will see I have a detailed description of what you get and what it's all about. If you find that's interesting, if you feel that that'll help you find some type of closure, find some type of, information that you might just need to know, why is this person acting like this, or why do I feel so intense about the connection? I tell you all of that in that sort of a reading. It's the only biggest reading I do, actually. Also, I do love readings, but here we have, with the past life, I have another channel, Asnointia Audio, some of you know, and I do have a lot of information there about past life and spiritual connections. There's a whole playlist, so please do have a look at that channel as well. The videos are absolutely free, just like this channel. Please have a look at that because some of you may find it helpful. There's a lot of other people that have actually written comments, and they have expressed themselves, and a lot of people go through the same thing. All right. Let's have a look. I have here the Lover's Path Tarot. So this deck I like to read in the reverse, first of all. Okay, there you are. Interesting. Oh boy. Wow. Love. I like to read this deck in the reverse, and what I like to do with this is have a look at what your person was feeling and what they were thinking back in the day when things were going great, but then all of a sudden something just happened and things just went downhill. This is for those of you that never received the closure that you deserved. This person may have abandoned you. They may have ghosted you, right? They may have just stopped communicating or just breadcrumbing you over time. They may have faded over time. Here, I'll be looking into the reverse. Here we have love as well as the Princess of Coins. Let's have a look at love first. This talks about how at some point in time, there was a lot of love, harmony, passion, and sensuality. There was feelings of this. However, something started to change. Your person of interest started to feel unworthy of love. Here it talks about manipulation and manipulating others for sexuality or with sexuality. Manipulating others with sexuality, immaturity, and irresponsibility in love relationships, and game playing, being a player. So that's a lot of information for this individual, the way they were behaving. So before they realized, and before it dawned on them that you guys are actually a spiritual connection, which is so common, everybody has the same issue. People don't realize that until it's like really late in the game. And then they take a step back. So this person was with you, they did what they did, and eventually, all of a sudden, they started to realize, wow, there's a very strong connection that I have with this person. I don't want to misuse, hopefully not abuse. I don't want to manipulate. I don't want to be with Libra in this way anymore. I betrayed them. And now I'm wiser because you have the wisdom card, right? This person now feels that you deserve better and that you are sacred to them. You are sacred. This is why they can't touch you in that way. This is why they also put up the boundaries. I know. Sometimes you just roll your eyes. Oh, great. Now I'm sacred. It's like, what the heck? It's love. It is love. This person does love you, but the problem here is that now they realize that, you know what? I can't treat Libra like this anymore. It's not right. It's wrong. And so I need to take a step back and not be that arrogant fool that I used to be. I need to be different. I'm stubborn. I was stubborn and I still am a little. That's what they're feeling. But they're trying to protect you by keeping their distance, as weird as that sounds. Here we have how they're feeling unworthy of love, manipulating with sexuality, immaturity. They were immature, they were irresponsible when it came to love relationships. You may have felt that this person was a player. They're admitting this. They know this. Here we have Princess of Coins. So player meaning player energy. Because they're not with you right now, because you're here on this channel, they were not thinking on the same level as you. So you may think that they're not a player, but they view themselves as one. Okay? We have here Princess of Coins. Let's have a look. Princess, where are you? There you are. Not really taking responsibility, lack of messages, and lack of fertility or growth. Here it talks about how your person of interest at some point in time, they took too much time thinking and not enough doing. Waiting for money, business news, ventures, but unrealistic planning. Okay, so they knew that in order to be in a relationship, people need to do things. They need to invest their time, energy, effort, even money. This is why, at the time, they were not wise. This is a princess, right? This is somebody who is very immature, very young, very vibrant, youthful, but also inexperienced. It's not a queen, not a king, right? This is the problem. You got into a connection with somebody who was truly not mature on the inside. Their thought process, the way they were behaving, they're very irresponsible, and to some degree it may have been very frustrating for you. However, they were irresponsible, they were immature then, but remember, you got the wisdom card now, which means this person's level of thought and their idea about the connection and love, it's changed. But how could you know? They decided to put up boundaries. And here we go. Not so happy about what has happened, not very proud for what they have done. We have here the Four of Cups. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. With this deck, I like to have a look at any plans, any actions, any intentions they may have. They have sneaky behavior intentions here. Trying to be a little sneaky. It's very challenging. It really is challenging. You might be dealing with somebody here who is hesitating. I'm seeing the word hesitating. I think this is twice I've seen this. There's hesitation here. Some of you could be a third-party situation where other individuals are involved. But for the majority of you, they just find it very different. This connection is very unique, and it is challenging for them because they've never encountered anything like before. We have here the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups, your person of interest they're in recluse, I think that's what it's called. They're not really talking to a lot of people right now. They're not meditating in a way. And they're not really getting into hermit mode because they've been there, right? They've already had the wisdom. Before the wisdom comes a hermit. Now, what's interesting about this is that they know that they have done wrong. They feel bored. They want to be with you, but they do not know how you are going to react if they reach out to you. This is them missing out on opportunities, thinking about the past a lot, not truly seeing that there could be a reconciliation with the Three of Cups right in front, not truly moving towards that. However, daydreaming about it, thinking about it, yes. This is somebody that is thinking about you, having secret desires about you, but they are afraid to tell you how they feel. Alternatively, you may be also feeling the same, right? It could be. Here we also have, finally, a king. Yes. We have somebody here, this individual who wants to finally make an offer. Now, what's interesting is they're going to get out of this phase. They're going to want to make this offer to you. Now, this is something tangible. This is somebody who has that ability to, I'm getting the word integrity. They have a lot of integrity now. I'm seeing the confidence, mastery, confidence, integrity. So yes, this individual has changed, okay? You don't know this because they haven't truly shown you the side of them, but they have changed. And the change is obviously gradual. People don't just change overnight. It takes time. And people are always maturing as time goes by and learning new things. Here, this person wants to provide you with an offer. This offer is tangible, it's real, it's solid. And the problem here is that they may not be allowed to do this. There's something going on here. Guys, be careful with this. Something's going on behind the scenes. So for a small portion of you, it could be that you are not supposed to be together. Whether it's because of family, whether it's because of your workplace, something is causing a problem, a disruption where there's secret desires here. And those desires are kind of forbidden in a way for some of you. For others of you, this person wants to be clever, where they come back into your life and they just want to kind of forget that, you know, everything that happened in the past, it happened, but let's just start new. They want to be a little clever, a little sneaky when they do this. But I do see with this card, oftentimes, this individual is not trying to hide things from you, but they could be because it is a secretive card, but they're trying to hide the both of you from others. Here, we have the World. They feel that in this connection, the both of you have grown apart. Physically, you are apart. They want to bridge that gap. They want to close that gap. You mean the world to them. Also with this card, it talks about some differences and beliefs that you may have. Your family may think one thing, their family thinks another, or your coworkers feel like this about your person of interest. There could be this as well, but there are differences here. The differences are good. There's no harm in that. But there is a little bit of concern regarding this Seven of Swords. So let me know, guys. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, and let's talk about what is this sneaky part? What is something that is happening maybe behind the scenes, or something you're not supposed to be doing, something they were not supposed to be doing? Was it, or is it a third party situation? Sometimes it can also be you guys are working in the same place. You're not supposed to be dating. It's a very simple situation, right? But that too, you have to be sneaky. Nobody can find out. Here, we have 10 of Swords, the overall arching theme. Your person of interest at some point in time with that betrayal card, they took a step back and they thought, you know what? I can do it all. I'm going to be fine on my own. Blah, blah, blah. What happens? They ended up getting 10 swords in the back because the grass was not greener on the other side. By the time they came back, they were done. The world was not what they thought it would be. It was not soft and gentle and loving as you were. It was not attractive as you were. The grass was not greener. And by the time this person came back, they realized their lesson. They've learned that lesson, and that's exactly why they became wiser. Here, they're just done, and then I want to start again, have a renewed connection with you. The only thing I can say, Libra, is be careful if this is something a little bit sneaky. You see, they're not being sneaky with you. Like, they're not hiding things from you. Okay? But they're hiding the both of you from others. That's what I'm seeing here. It could be for a small portion of you. Maybe they are hiding something from you, but I see a lot of effort being put into this. That's why I'm not leaning more towards it being that they're trying to hide something from you specifically. They want you, and they want to be with you. And even if they do it in secret, they're happy with that. The only issue is, you are not a secret. This should not be a secret connection. All right. Why can't it be a secret connection? I mean, how are you supposed to hold hands and go out, right? Somebody takes a picture of you, puts it on social media or something. It's like people freak out. Oh my gosh, you were with this person. You never told me, you liar. And then a whole bunch of things start getting thrown around. Things like that happen, right? So just be a little, be a little careful with that aspect, if it's forbidden or if it's a secret kind of thing. Just be a little careful of that. All right. It can be, it can be different interpretations for many of you. Everybody has a different scenario. Just going to do a quick prayer. Ooh. Fell out like this. Yes, you are. Big, happy changes. Oh, amazing. Love it. Absolutely beautiful. All right, these messages are from Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So we have here, let's have a look. Big, happy changes, and we have a look for a sign. Followed by take action. After that, we have be assertive. Followed by trust. Communicate clearly. After that, we have wait. Plain and simple. If you believe. So, let's have a look. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. First off, Libra, first card is the strongest. It is a very good and positive card here. We do have big, happy changes. So there's going to be changes. They're going to be big, and you're going to be happy about it. That's amazing. Do look for a sign. Now, these could be signs and synchronicities. This could actually be also an individual giving you that hint, now's the time. They may be reaching out to you. They may say something to you. You may realize something. And you will intuitively know, okay, this is going to happen intuitively. Some people write in the comments, when am I going to know? You will know because it's going to happen intuitively inside your heart, inside your mind. You will know exactly when the time is right to take action. The next card is take action. Here, we do have be assertive. So let this person know what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what your boundaries are. Set healthy boundaries. Those connections are very strong. There's a lot of respect in those connections and you want to be valued. Okay? We also have here trust. Trust in the divine's plan. There is a plan. You have a book. You have a book of life and it's written. You agreed to it. As crappy as that may seem, the way our lives are sometimes, but you agreed to it. The soul agreed to it before you came to planet Earth, okay? Trust in the divine. Trust in the plan. Things will work out. Here we have communicate clearly. At some point in time, you're going to get the chance to actually speak to this individual, and you will be able to communicate with them on a level where there's no arguing, there's no yelling. It's going to be a very calm sort of conversation. And here, this is the time when you'll be able to express yourself to your person of interest. Now, when you do, try to use the I method. I've told you many times. For those of you who are new, this is for you. Many of you who already know this. The I method, use sentences when you speak like, I feel this, or I believe this, I think that, right? If you say that, it's less aggressive. And also, it starts up a better conversation. You're not sounding as if it's just you, but it's just an opinion, right? Sometimes it's very difficult to get back on track when you were with someone and how do you restart that topic, right? But you are going to have that opportunity here, I see, which is great. It's just that keep it in that sort of a way, which is very light. Keep the conversation light. However, I do recommend that when you communicate with this person, do not write pages and pages or paragraphs and paragraphs, okay? Because people get lost in the details and they really can't keep track of what it is that your point was. So keep it 4 to 5 points maximum. Remember what you have to say. Do not mock them. Do not taunt them. Do not be sarcastic. Just straight to the point, okay? We also have here, wait. Now, that's interesting. Last card right there. Wait. Why? The waiting here is meant for you to know that things are going to happen when they're supposed to happen. You may be ready. However, this person's put up boundaries and they're still waiting. They still have certain things going on in their mind, the way they feel, the way they think. They need time. Truly, not you. They do. So that's why you're going to have to wait. Okay? This is going to happen. Do trust in the divine, in divine timing. We also have here, if you believe, the overall arching theme. So if you believe, then yes, things will happen. They can come true. But only if you put that intention. I'm getting miracles. Miracles do happen. Now, please keep in mind, Libra, this has to be a practical, realistic connection that you have. I have some people that have mentioned in the messages, 15, 20 years, they have been waiting for that one person that they've so been in love with. The person doesn't even know them anymore. They don't even contact them. So that sort of a situation, guys, as hard as that is, it's not going to work out because that person does not communicate with you. They do not contact you. Usually, I've seen, and Angel Fakio has told me this actually, if somebody has not responded to one of your messages within 5 months after you have sent it, and you know that they've checked it, if they have not, she suggests it's time to move on. 5 months, okay? I know some of you might have been waiting 5 years. Who knows? But that's just something I wanted to throw out there. If you think, where am I in this life right now? Should I move on? Should I stay? Should I wait? That is something that Angel Fakiel has told me. And you can read a little bit about her on my webpage, on my website. All right, guys, that is your reading. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I do appreciate the comments. I do read them as much as I can, and I try to respond to you as much as I can. Also, for those of you who are new, I do have the other channel, Asnointia Audio. That is also on YouTube, absolutely free. The videos, I have some on. Videos are, are free. That's what I was trying to say. The videos are on relationships and related advice. Also past life spiritual connections. I have one on negative energies. And also I have a few more. There's divine masculine, divine feminine, seeing the nature of people and the way we feel. But that is through the soul and what the soul goes through and the way the soul feels, the way people feel. There's a lot that I have there, and please have a look. Please do like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well as this channel, guys. There's been a little bit of a hiccup here I'm seeing with the algorithm. So I know I was sick, actually. This is why I was also uploading very late, but I was quite sick for a while. And so if you can, please do like, share, subscribe. This is the first time I'm actually saying this. I usually just say it right in the beginning just to thank you guys, but I would appreciate that if you could. Also, for those of you that are wondering, do I do readings, personal readings? I do. Yes, I do. Please have a look at my website in the rates and packages section. I do past life readings. I do love readings. I also do readings to help you get rid of negative energies. This includes jinns, demons, evil spirits. I have the ability, with the help of Angel Fakiel, to have a look at where your home dwelling is, how many negative energies you have there in your home environment, around your aura, and inside of your body, which is your chakra centers. And I teach you in the chakra checkup package how to get rid of these things, how to realign your chakras, and how to be in a better mind, body, spirit, soul, have all that aligned. That is why I've created that. It's one of the biggest things I've ever done in my life because I've been through a lot myself. And so I decided to make something, and it works. It helps people. I love it. I also have a very simple package, the Holy Light package. If some of you don't feel that you need the other one, the chakra checkup, feel free to have a look at the Holy Light package. That is a self-help guide. And I have some other packages on my website too. Please have a look at that. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. Thank you so much for tuning in. And please do like, share, and subscribe. All right then. Bye now.